is renewed here on the stage in Yokohama, quarterfinals of the Japan Darts Masters. And here he is, been there, done it, won it. Over the last 3 decades, Philip Taylor totally dominating the world of darts. Yeah, he made an interesting point in the interview with Ned earlier. Just don't know which Raymond van Barneveld is going to turn up. Barney's recent record has been pretty good. He's won his last 2 matches against Taylor, both in the Premier League. Of course, we remember Phil Taylor averaging 115 in the Premier League just a couple of months ago against Barneveld and losing. But Barney, in his first round match against Katsuya Aiba, just squeezing through 6-4 with an 82 average. Thankful of a 1-4-6 finish to win that 10th and decisive leg. Phil Taylor beating Masuda Chino 6-2 with a 98 average in round 1 here in Yokohama. So here we go, the 70th competitive match played between Philip Taylor and Raymond van Barneveld.
Well, you said Barney didn't know what one of him was going to turn up. Well, we're sure the good one's got to turn up tonight, because the form of Phil Taylor's been pretty good. But Aidy's a bit like Barney. You know, it's so frustrating to watch them play poorly, isn't it? When you know what talent they've got, you're thinking, you know, what is going on?
100.
But we know if Barney gets on a bit of a run, he can do some damage. But however, if he starts to miss a few doubles
41.
and doesn't score, then he gets a bit down, starts shaking his head. And Phil Taylor is seasoned enough as a professional to know when to really kick in the sucker punches.
Yeah, we were just wondering if
137.
we're going to see a new name on a World Series trophy. 7 events going back to when this terrific idea was first born in 2013
100.
in Dubai, and 4 of them won by Michael van Gerwen, 3 of them won by Philip Taylor. Of course, van Gerwen beat Taylor in the final of our first event of 2015.
100.
Cracker it was in Dubai a month or so ago. Taylor dominating the opening leg. Barney just cannot get going. Can't find a big treble. He's had a one
60.
score of 100, but little else.
Well, he's going to get 6 starts from here. Oh, that's way off. Well, that's left it double 16, so he set it up absolutely perfectly. And Barney, as you said, a long way off. And there is not too many legs, Stu, what you're going to win with above the 18 dart mark in any of these matches this evening.
That should be a perfect guide.
Game
Had to be, didn't it? Absolutely perfect. If Phil Taylor was going to miss, that was the place to do it. Takes the opening leg, and Barney better get going, and quickly. Cannot buy a treble, a big treble.
60.
Again, just 60, a bewildered look on the Barneveld face. Yeah, I mentioned 70 games now between Barneveld and Taylor over the years. Of course, none better than that 2007 World Championship final at the Circus Tavern will forever be known as the greatest game, when Barneveld came back to beat Taylor in a 1-leg sudden death shootout in that 13th set.
100.
The way we go for the bullseye now, the players, was changed because of that sudden death shootout when Phil Taylor put the dart in the 25 and Barneveld asked to leave it, and he bounced his dart off of Filton straight in the bullseye. Yep. Now, when you go for bullseye, it doesn't matter where that dart goes in the board, it's retrieved to let your opponent have a clean board.
44.
Yeah, another Barneveld incident has also resulted in change. You remember when 3 years ago he won the Grand Slam of darts? Just pause a little as Taylor looks at a 180.
140.
The Grand Slam has always been an invitational tournament. It's not ranked. But Barneveld was so disappointed after that Grand Slam win, but he forced a change in the rules, didn't he? And from this year, the Grand Slam of darts will count towards the world rankings as Taylor looks at the bull for a 1-2-3.
77. Ready to recall 157.
Well, you feel that Barney's got to take this out, and that is not going to happen. So at the moment, a very
91.
mediocre
Phil require 46.
Barney, and making it very easy for this man, Phil Taylor, to steal a nice little lead. Well, if he happens to miss this, which he has done,
38.
and Barney takes
Ready
this
to
out,
recall
this
66.
would be a Christmas present. Come a bit early for the big Dutchman. Now this is, oh, now double 8.
He was going for the 20 to leave double 18.
58. Phil require 8.
That should be a good guide for him. Oh, it just flicked the flight, double 2. Taylor has missed 5 darts. What a let-off. 5 missed darts from Taylor. What a chance for Bar. This is a real steal. A real steal for the Dutchman. Well,
4. Phil require 4.
who wants to win this leg?
Yes, I said that you don't win too many legs over 18 darts. Well, over 18 darts have been thrown by both players.
Well,
And that dart looks a little bit like that's hid most of that double one up, and he finally found the double one.
Third leg is Phil de
I think the face of Raymond van Barneveld says it all.
Well,
a frustrated Barney.
Phil Taylor, 2-0 up, courtesy of a 21 darter. Don't say that very often.
$122.
Yeah, head-to-head between the two. 51 wins for Taylor out of
95
69 matches. I mean, totally dominant. But Barney has won some big ones along the way. In the Premier League, of course, the world title, the UK Open. And he went on to win that. Significant 180. And you consider that Raymond van Barneveld just can't get anything going whatsoever. And
59.
Well, every dart now, it's the shake of the head,
Yeah.
losing confidence. I mean, we're only in the third leg, and all of a sudden, it looks in his face as if he's accepted defeat, doesn't it? I mean, I don't understand it. You know, you've got to get the motor running. You've got to start finding the treble. It'll come.
55.
the heat won't
Phil require
suit
139.
Van Barneveld. With his...
But every major stage, it's 100 degrees.
Yeah. I think it affects Barneveld
98.
more than most now because of his problems with diabetes, but we've
Let's
got
be
problems here with Taylor looking to make it 3-0.
Let's be honest, dude. There's an awful lot of
97.
people all over the world
Phil require 41.
that have got diabetes. That, you know, you just have to get over it. And
Get on with it.
yes, I'm afraid you've got to. There's no sympathy in this game, I'm afraid.
Game shot on the third leg.
No tea or
players
tungsten
through
sympathy
Game
from
on.
Phil Taylor. 3-0 he leads in a race to 8.
100.
Barley's average of 71. I'm afraid.
100.
Yes, I'm afraid you won't see that too often from the big Dutchman.
Well, Taylor's his only look. 85, 86. Well, he
Well,
has
he's-
missed a lot of darts at doubles, Taylor, but
Well, if you'd have said that Phil Taylor's only on
48.
85 average, who's 3-0 up, you'd say Barney.
yeah.
However, Barney now has dipped under the 70 average.
99.
That's better for Barney. Yeah, much better. Just needs something to get him going. Is that the spark? Which lights that tungsten flame, we shall see. First 180 for the Dutchman.
100.
So Taylor only with a ton, Barney with 6 darts here to get his first leg on the board, but that second leg where Taylor gifted Van Barneveld so many chances
93.
may well come back to bite him.
Well, Barney should get at least 1 dart at double top. Phil Taylor will put some pressure on because that's the perfect dart. Goes for the bullseye. So there is pressure on.
80.
Barney would love to see this go in the treble 20. Oh, and he slid it into the 5. Oh, and well, that's just about what happens, I'm afraid.
Sums it up, 64. Went for the 20, hit the 5, went for the 25, hit the ball, made a mess of it. Is he going to be punished by Taylor on double 6? That hurts. Pain and punishment in Yokohama. Not a flicker of emotion from Taylor. He leads 4-0.
Well, there's nothing in the Barneveld game at the moment that suggests
99.
that he's going to get anything out of this game. He's got to dig deep. He's been around long enough, and he's been in this position on a good few occasions, so
95.
that isn't new to him, Stu. He's just got a grit and determination.
He won't want to be embarrassed, will he? He won't want to be humiliated here by Taylor.
140. 96.
Not enough, Raymond. If you are just joining us, Michael
57.
van Gerwen will play Peter Wright in the first semi-final. The winner of this, and it very much looks like it's going to be Taylor, will take on Gary Anderson or James
40.
Wade in the second semi-final here of the Japan Darts Masters in Yokohama.
'84.
Well, we're in the 5th leg, and Barney's only hit 140. There's the second, but it may be too late. We see Peter Wright take this out twice in his defeat of Adrian Lewis. Oh, he's missed a big number, and that's very unusual.
You don't see that very often. He was looking for 11 or treble 11.
89.
Hit the 14.
Really require 130.
Well, I would suggest it's now or never for Barney. Double 5.
120. Fully require 32.
Not close enough. Taylor here is cruising. He leads Van Barneveld 5-0 here in Yokohama.
Game on.
Yes, even when Barney gets a dart and the double, it is
58.
literally 1 dart. And now Taylor 5-0 up. You don't see him let leads like this go very often. And Barney, I mean, on 79
58.
average now, and Phil's only on just under 90. And to be quite honest, with Phil Taylor only on 90 average, that's when you've got to beat him.
95.
So neither player are anywhere near their best. However, we did see Michael van Gerwen play at his best, and Peter Wright. They're through to the semi-finals of the
100.
Japan Masters. Certainly, we're in for plenty of superb darts for the rest of the night.
58.
Well, it's a nightmare night for Raymond Van Barneveld. That is the simple truth.
$125.
Yeah, but as you suggest, an average of 90 for Philip Taylor, and he's winning 5-0.
98.
Can Van Barneveld avoid a whitewash?
Well, there's too many legs there that Taylor's won with under 100 averages.
59.
And, You know, he's making it so easy for Phil Taylor to win this.
Taylor on a bogey.
140.
So surely this will be Van Barneveld's moment.
Well, we do see Phil do that now and again, leave the bogeys. And this dart would have been at a double if he hadn't have done. So now
52.
Barney, is it 20 for 16ths? Can he finally put a leg on the board? He's going to have 2 darts to do it. Oh, he needs the one. Perhaps that's the start of the resurgence of the 5 times world champion.
$101.
We talked about it being a 70th match between these two. A Taylor win would be his 30th on TV against his big rival. But Barney has won the last 2 in the Premier League. If you remember the World Championship semi-final a few months ago, Taylor winning that. He has dominated Barney
92.
over the years.
Well, to be quite honest, he's dominated just about everybody over the years.
You're going to tell me that you beat him regularly, aren't you?
No, don't talk about them years. They've gone.
96.
There are lots of people that Phil hasn't beaten, though. Lots of people who don't even play darts. It's about the only people that he hasn't beaten.
134.
Little Richard, our spotter. Yeah, Phil hasn't beaten him.
$100.
How much pressure can Barney put on Taylor?
59.
Not an awful lot.
146.
Well, the 116 is a real nice check out. But Phil Taylor's got to miss this first. Well, Barney is going to come back to win his second leg on the trot. Now he's going to go for the 20s because he likes 45. The double 18, and the 4
Raymond, you require
treble
160.
4 20s will leave that double 18. Switch from the 18s to the tops, and he's hit it. Second leg on the trot for Barneveld, and a break of throw. Perhaps there's life in the big Dutchman after all.
Yep, 5-0 down. Got a couple of legs back. But we know he has immense ability.
91.
Tons of talent. He hit 3 top plus finishes
97.
to beat Aiba, the Japanese star, in the first round. A 146, a 107 and a 104.
Well, it's a little bit of a smile on Barney's face, or was that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing I've noticed as well. He's quick in his thrower. He is throwing quicker than he was in the early part of this match. Of that, there's no doubt. His average has gone up. Still only 85, but look at Taylor on
93.
89, 90 as an average. Can Barney get another leg back here?
You're right, he has speeded up.
Yeah,
question
no doubt,
about that.
no doubt.
And he looks a lot more positive, and I'm sure that was a smile on his face earlier on. It might have been wind, but you never know.
$96.
Taylor far from his best also. Treble 18 would be a beauty.
138.
That's okay. 5-0. Became 5-1 and 5-2. Is it about to be 5-3? What a comeback this would be if he can turn this around.
130. Revenue upon 52.
Well, it was the double 16 route before. The same double 16 route to get back within 2. Big dart this for Barneveld. Oh, 2 on the outside wire.
Revenue require 85.
Now, Phil Taylor may only get a dart at the bullseye. Some people go 25 here. Taylor goes 19s.
Bullseye for Taylor.
60. Raymond, you require 32.
To win 3 legs on the spin. Double 8 now. Massive dart now.
24.
Just when we thought he was getting back into this game, he throws away 5 darts at the double. And you kind of feel that this man will punish those 5 darts. Or will he?
17.
Well, Taylor's missed 13 darts at double. In fact, Barneveld has missed 10 darts at double. It's a miss-a-thon. Double 2 now. Double 2. And it's 3 straight legs for Barney. Taylor averaging 88.5, Barney averaging nearly 83. You wouldn't have thought we'd be saying that when this match started a little while ago. But 5-3 it is.
137.
Taylor led 5-0.
Well, he's given himself an outside chance to do something in this match now.
60.
But he's got to break Taylor on a couple of occasions. He's going to make the semi-finals this evening. And don't forget, coming up shortly after this match, Gary Anderson,
41.
the world champion and Premier League champion, will take on the machine, James Wade. And then we'll run into the semi-finals and then the
58.
crowning the first Japan Masters champion.
What a success this tournament has been over the last 2 days here in Yokohama. Real enthusiasm
57.
from the Japanese public who have supported this tournament in big numbers.
Well, Barney's just gone and changed
59.
his darts back to the ones with the black tip. He started off and played last night with an all-silver set. And this is the set that he played. You know, he played with them in the Premier League and made the cut, and from there played really well. Now, I don't understand why he changed. We're going to get a close-up of these darts now. There they are, the ones with the black ends on the barrel.
95. $98.
But what I just don't understand, that if you're going to go on the stage with one set of darts, why are you taking another set? If you've got that
85,
negative in you, don't even take that
68.
first set. Go up with the one set, and you've got to stay positive with them. But while the other set is there, it isn't going to work. But it's working for Phil Taylor.
Yep. Taylor stops the rock after 3 Barney legs. Taylor leads 6-3.
And of course, if you're standing there playing Barney, like Phil Taylor is, and you see him change his darts, that spurs you on. It gives you the confidence that you know that your opponent is all over the place in the head. They say never show weakness,
59.
especially in sport.
But Taylor hasn't. Well, he's been nowhere near. Taylor's averaging 87, but he leads 6-3.
41.
Now, disappointed from both of them, you have to say. I don't think anybody would have expected this. Taylor now,
139.
I would suggest, to be looking to finish this as soon as possible, get off the stage, and he will get a decent break before a semi-final.
Well, there's the stats
140.
from 2 players that got 21 World Championship titles between them, let alone the other majors. Those stats are very mediocre.
58.
However, everybody has a bad day at the office, and as we call it, win and ugly is still a win.
Yeah, well, Taylor, frustration there as he banged his hands after that last dart, only found
140.
the single 19, and Barney rushing to the board after a 140. Taylor
48. Remedy
is
required
getting more and more
84.
frustrated. Now Barneveld is not out of this. 88.
76.
He will return. 25 missed darts at doubles between them in this quarter-final here in Yokohama.
They probably don't. They
99.
haven't missed 25
Remedy
darts in the whole of the
required
tournament when they become world champions.
That's a great, great marker for him. This has been kind before.
6. Failure required 90.
Well, it was a smile, but it was a smile of frustration. And now Phil Taylor to go one leg away, and double 19 will give him that leg, and there it is. Phil Taylor.
7-3 up. He's a leg away from the semi-finals. Well, there may have been a little smile on Van Barneveld's face, but he is hurting inside, make no mistake. He's had his chances against a below-par Philip Taylor, but it's been a well below-par Raymond Van Barneveld. And that's the honest truth. But Taylor is going to get the job done, isn't he?
100.
Phil Taylor won't worry how bad his opponent plays, as long as he's walked off the stage the winner.
134.
And certainly now it's going to be a hard road back for this man, Raymond van Barneveld.
140.
You have to say, at under a 90 average, he's made it quite easy for this man to perhaps wrap it up here and there.
100. 85. Further required 167.
85 not enough. Taylor 6 darts from here to win it. Will he only need 3? He needs the ball.
140.
We held our breath and Taylor gave it a go, but he will return to wrap it all up. Barney will leave a 1-dart finish though.
136. Further required 25.
For the match, Philip Taylor. He's double 8. Far from his best, but far too good for Raymond van Barneveld. The 70th match between these two big rivals was a disappointment, to be honest, but it's Taylor with an average of just 90 who goes through to the semi-finals. He wins 8-3. Next on the stage in Yokohama, the world champion, as Gary Anderson takes on James.